Hey people, Alex here. Well, nothing much new. Nothing else came up today. I was kind of hoping to meet up with a friend of mine from Monster Hunter World later, but didn't pan out. Never got a response. It happens, people are busy and all. So I decided, what the heck, let's come back, do some more stuff in Jedi Fallen Order, and head back to Dathomir, because that's where we're headed. We changed ponchos. I either want this one or this one. I'll go with this one. So yeah, we did Ilum. I went back to Zepho and explored that Star Destroyer, which was practically a whole mission in and of itself, really. So, having gotten my lightsaber repaired and found some more stuff, I think now is a good time to head back to
maybe
our old favorite witch world. Yeah, there's like a bunch of chests on Zepho I have not found yet. Honestly, I'm like, eh. 5 out of 16 on Volgano. Shit. I'm not even close to getting all the ones on Zepho. Honestly, Zepho's like the world with most of the stuff. Back to Datho.
Dathomir, huh?
it's time I faced him.
Yes. You're ready to face your past.
What about you and Trilla?
I don't know if I'll ever be ready. You
Gotta
know
be
what
ready
you need to do
sometime.
to start healing, and I'm so proud of you for that. I have my own path.
I'm here for you if you need me.
We're about to drop out of hyperspace. Sit down.
Third time's a charm.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Any bets on what horrible thing will happen this time? More dead things, giant spiders, killer plants?
Haven't had enough gambling for one lifetime?
Are you both still mad at me? The Grease guy?
Mad isn't the word I'd use.
Hey, you gotta admit though, I paid you back in thrills. How many slubs get on the Haxion Brood's most wanted list, huh?
If you weren't such a good pilot, I'd hand you over myself.
Better keep your skills up, Greasy.
Tuh.
You don't seem as scared as you were before.
That's because for a brief moment I forgot where we were. But thank you so much for reminding me, Cal.
No problem.
Well, how are you holding up? Being back here and all.
think I can do this.
Hey, if you ask me, Cal, I know you can.
Thanks, buddy. I could use some help out there if you want to join me.
What? Why would I ever do that? No, I'm not going out there. What do you want, Cal?
Nothing. Just kidding.
Well, I'm glad my fear of a painful death by zombie witches makes you a little bit more at ease. Now hurry up and let's get out of here.
Just playing with you, old timer. Well, back out there on Witch World. So we gotta head back there again. Oy. But this time, I'm gonna go over there. I also never went over there. I should probably do that. Yeah, I never finished. Uh-oh. Zombies. Wait a minute. Okay, which way goes down there so I can head back over there? Several places actually I didn't go to. The map was a bit more telling. Uh-oh. It's a lot of spiders.
Hey, BD!
A lot of spiders. Way too many spiders. Holy crap, a force pull actually kills them. What do I want for upgrades this time? Don't know if I actually want pull. Sorry. I think I like this one. Why does it say it's not available? I'll have to go left. Uh-oh, more bounty hunters. I'll take them on.
The Jedi!
Take it off! He's on the move! Out of the way!
You're paying for that! That ain't a break! Oh, he's bleeding!
Hey, BD!
EA Gonk defeated.
Running scared?
Yeah, he's got a jetpack. She's got a jetpack and a flamethrower.
Dog's dead! Just a couple more hits! Can't take the pain! Putting up a fight, huh? You ready to die?
Nice. Null defeated. That's 3 of the bounty hunters types. Scum and villainy. Bounty hunter frequently combines blaster rifle, missiles, and flamethrower. Menacing bounty hunters of all kinds make up the Axiom brood, augmented with droid parts and jetpacks, driven by both the massive reward and the thrill of the hunt, chasing only the most dangerous of prey. Cocky and self-assured, they haven't lost a bounty yet and don't pretend to. Except for this one. Yeah, he doesn't look like a Mandalorian. Doesn't have the helmet. And the jetpack is completely wrong. What? Come on. These slides on Dathomir are way off. Shitting me. Oh my god. What is with this shit? Oh, thank you, Lord.
Use some help, buddy.
The slides on Dathomir are awful. They were not tuned correctly. Okay. So we got a yellow right there. An elevator that's not working there. I really want to head over here so I can take advantage of this area right here. So yeah, that's the plan. I do admit, I do like this attack. I just wish there was a whole style devoted to it. Like, it feels like it's lip service, you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna give us 3 different styles of lightsabers, at least give us the fighting styles to go with it, because you got single blade, double blade. Why they couldn't have, why they weren't able to input another style honestly confuses me. Like, you couldn't have just done maybe double tap or something? I mean, Neo was able to figure it out. So how come this game couldn't? Just feels like a waste, really. Ah, so that's how you get there. Had to be accessed first.
You cannot break me!
Brothers, intruder! Stop running! Jedi! The Jedi! Come, brothers, join me! You cannot stop us all!
cannot defeat our might.
Sure I can, just watch.
Little help, BD.
Right, true, brothers. You will not defeat me.
No outsider.
Oh, I forgot about the death attack. What? I can't go in there. Unless I take the rope. Or something. Or just take the slide. or fall to my deaths. Alrighty. Okay, that door's closed. I forgot. So I have to go to the cave of the bat thingamajig. A Minoc noise. There's that stupid bat who was a major disappointment. Okay, don't know what the game was trying to do there. Okay, this is where we were until Batty came and interrupted everything. So let's take a look-see. Kind of stupid we weren't returned back over here. Oh wait, maybe I did have the Maybe I was able to do it and I just completely blew it off. I don't know. Either way.
A Night Sister used this bowl for mixing potions and elixirs. Some were medicine, others poison.
Indeed. Way down. But what's in here? A chest. This looks like an audience room of some kind. Pretty creepy too.
Yep, there you go.
And again, creepy is this planet's middle name.
What'd you find?
Day of the Dianoga. Yeah. Remember when I mentioned Dianogas many moons ago? Well, apparently it came back just in an ugly ass paint scheme for BD1. No thanks, I'll take the shiny chrome. Nothing else hidden in here. Well, came back up here after the giant vampire bat came and interrupted me. So that's 1 out of 2 things down. Now to get back up and head over here, which I neglected to do last time. And for whatever reason, I thought it would be an exit to escape from the zombies with my broken lightsaber, but not so the case. So now to go correct that mistake. Well, this looks like a pretty precarious way down. I think I'm gonna change, yeah, let me change the title of this video. Something much more descriptive. While I'm at it, let me look at the map. Okay. So I can work my way back to where I was, to the lifts. And then I can head to the right of that of the Temple of Kujet and get the stuff that was over there, which I missed before. What was his name? Malicos? Taron Malicos. Yep. Like, come on, with a name like that, you know he's a bad guy. Okay. Minox. That wow noise. Pretty common pest in the galaxy.
Prepare to die, Jedi.
Don't let him rally.
Shakes in fear.
Where is your skill?
We will end you.
Let the monsters kill themselves off.
Take him, brothers.
Come, fight me. Ha! Was that a hit?
One down. This time I remembered about the block attack. The death attack.
You aren't so skilled.
Brothers!
Well, attack or what, dummy? Seriously, the Knight Brother Archer AI is dumb. Like, the Stormtroopers are way more smarter than they are.
Quickly, before he recovers!
Oh, now he decides to shoot.
BD, I need help.
Just noticed something. I don't think I ever went up here. Is there anything worth getting up here? No. It's just scenery. Well, that was a waste. Yeah. Pointless. I guess if you want to go get him, they allow you to, but other than that, really no reason, really. Already got the chest there. Okay. Really? wrong angle. More bounty hunters. Instead of the normal one, regular enemies. That's fine. More creds.
Time to work. Combo time. Huh, can't feel it. You're nothing compared to me, Jedi.
Need an assist.
Enjoy this. Come on, Jedi.
Ow.
You'll never stop the breeze.
Hella and defeated. These bounty hunters are surprisingly fun to take down. Even if there is only 3 of them. But they're not overpowered to the point of tediousness, which is not appreciated. Okay. So we're almost out of here. Just need to go up the rope and head to the temple, then take a right instead. So all that work for just one measly little chest for a BD1 skin, and an ugly one at that. Not worth it, honestly, in hindsight. Unless you're a completionist. Trophy or otherwise. And we're back here. Look at that, the Night Brothers have been completely replaced by the Witches, except in a few spots. Are there even any Night Brothers left at this point? You... Okay. Now, instead of repeating the blunder of last time, I will go straight to the right. Well, in a sec. Just want to check if there's anything over here. Nope. I should have continued on that way, but I chickened out thinking maybe it was story related. But then again, I should have thought otherwise since this was a side boss room for a special mini boss. Well, no, I wouldn't say mini boss, just powerful boss in general. And there's a crate right there. It looks like this goes around, so yeah, I had no reason to pass this up. This is an entire bonus area just for whatever reason I thought otherwise. Like, I don't know, like, I let my brain, I kind of let my, like, coulda, shoulda, maybe, sorta thoughts kind of get in the way of my judgment. There's also vines on the side of the temple there. I already opened the chest that was right there. Away with you.
Thrust him!
Yeesh. Huh, another big view of this dead world. If it, well, if you can even, well, dead in a manner of speaking anyway.
Just what we need. What'd you find?
Homestead. Meh. Then I, like, where's the Singing Mountain Clan? I'd rather get along with them. Or at the very least, maybe help Marin reform, make a new Night Sister clan. Anything down here? No, it's just extra reach in case I fall. Chesty LaRue. Open sesame.
Jump on in, buddy. Oh, you found something.
Outlaw. Is this for... It's for his main outfit. Wait, what the... Oh. No, I don't want that. There's barely a difference. I don't see a difference with this, do you? Oh, I see it. It's the jacket lining. It's the vest under the full glow up. Yeah, it's the vest under the chest plate leather thing of a jig. And there's whatever's up here. Okay. What gives? There's nothing here. Okay, what's with the vines if they lead... Oh. That was very cleverly disguised. Ah. I did not notice this before. I just noticed. You notice how the Zepho have different head ornamentations on their heads? Well, I noticed the Guardians in the first temple had a pretty flat-looking head. Then in the second temple, they had like horns on their head. How much you want to bet the temple guardians that are in this temple, Kujet, are gonna have that crescent on their heads this time? I just noticed that.
Ready for another stim? And there we go.
That vine that led over here was pretty cleverly disguised, I must admit. Alright, so we circled back over here. I should have done this long ago. I'm not sure if I like BD1s. Well, I do like it, just don't know if I want it anymore. I'll switch back to the Imperial black and white. Okay, now I've explored the places that I missed before. How much of it? Wow, I actually got all the secrets in Dathomir. Holy shit. I didn't even get near this close in the rest of the game. Don't know if I'll actually do it though. I mean, Zepho I'm honestly very tired of, and other than one area and one little spot in Kashyyyk that involved a door that I never figured out how to unlock, I honestly don't give a shit. At this point, I just want to complete the game. I've pretty much done everything. So now we have to face thyself in order to enter the tomb. Hopefully no more broken lightsabers.
Master.
You were wrong to return here unarmed.
Not unarmed.
You think that lightsaber proves you a Jedi?
No. Facing you. Memories that have haunted me since Braca. I won't run from them anymore.
Then let us see what manner of death your courage brings.
It's a dark side apparition.
weapon you wield is still mine, apprentice. Impressive.
The angle's wrong.
Answer.
Master, I will never forget. The loss has become a part of me. I will honor your teaching and your sacrifice.
Remember, persistence reveals the path.
That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Uh-oh. More brothers.
Brothers, an intruder! You can't win, outsider! Don't lose sight of him! Stop him from moving! You cannot hide your weakness! You lack conviction.
You sure? I think I have plenty, thank you very much. Especially after all I've been through. Ow.
We shouldn't be here. This place is cursed.
Don't be scared. Remember, we have a deal. You promised to teach me your magics.
Seeking power. Malicos wanted Marin to lead him through the ruins, but she was afraid. She knew he was after power. Dark power. That was not to be his. Should not be his. He strayed from the path. And he will die for it. Tuh. Or redeemed, which was the proper Jedi way.
Fallen sisters. This man has promised to grant us our vengeance, but only if I teach him our magic. Forgive me. I must ally with Malicos.
Yeah, it's all a trick. He just wants power. Marin prayed to her lost sisters for forgiveness. She made a deal with Malicos, agreed to teach him their magic, but she was worried she couldn't be trusted. Well, yeah, he lied to her that the Jedi killed the sisters, when it was really Palpatine and Dooku who did it. Dooku, more specifically, but still. So we gotta face the bastard. We gotta go face Darkside Genryo Yamamoto. He kinda looks like a dark version of him.
You chose to return. Brave, but not wise.
Maybe. Marin, right? I'm Cal Kestis. What you were told about the Jedi was not true.
So you say, Cal. Malicos said many things too.
Taron Malicos might have been part of my order, but what he is now, I have no idea. All I do know is having a lightsaber isn't what makes you a Jedi.
Then what does?
We were peacekeepers. We were betrayed by those we protected. Hunted down by the Empire. I might be one of the last of my kind.
I was only a child when they attacked. An armored warrior brandishing this descended upon us and cut down my people, my sisters, until I was left alone with the dead. Then Malicos came and promised me revenge if I shared our secrets with him in return.
I know what it's like to lose everything. And Malicos was wrong to use that against you. We don't have to be enemies.
You will need this.
There she goes again.
I'll be watching.
Let's get out of here.
She's kind of
Malicos
cute.
lies ahead. You could turn back.
I can't. Lives are at stake.
Whose lives?
Innocents. 4 sensitive children who will be hunted down and murdered.
As we were.
Or turned to the dark side and made into more dark side warriors by force. Either way, bad news. She's pretty cute for a Night Sister of current gen. Yeah, I was not if you look up on Google Clone Wars lightsabers, I'm personally not a fan of how they look compared to the older expanded universe material where in my opinion they looked much better. But Marin, she doesn't look half bad. She's pretty cute actually. The accent also helps. And there he is, just standing there. Whoa.
My friend, I have never been one to shy away from the pursuit of knowledge. My friend, I have never been one to shy away from the pursuit of knowledge. But the shadow of the dark side lies heavy in this tomb. I've uncovered Kujet's legacy. A ruthless leader who destroyed the Astriums and lives of any who opposed the Sage's rule. These Zepho were once Kujet's enemies. Brave rebels who stood against tyranny. Forgive me. I've spent too many rotations on this planet. My mind is beginning to slip. I can go no further. I must return to Zepho.
He couldn't handle it. So,
my friend, I recently discovered that Zepho had some interest in Dathomir.
God damn it.
Strange. For such a culture to have any sort of fascination with a place so dark. There's more to be discovered on Dathomir.
Okay, so Elaram was the earliest of the sages discovered. As far as we know, Miktrul was the second one, and he was the one that I guess ruled during the Zepho's, peak, at their peak, hence the whole vanity thing. And according to this, Kujet, he was a tyrant, so different kings for different times of Zepho civilization. One ruler was wise, one was pride, ruled during the height of their empire, and this one was a brutal leader. And was not well liked at all, so it fits that he would be here on Dathomir. Fitting with the whole Force theme, you know, light side, dark side.
Something terrible happened here. A massacre. They killed their own kind for promises of power.
Yeah. Promising their followers power and mastery over the life wind, aka the Force. Kujet staged a massacre from their hidden seat on Dathomir, later known as the Tomb of Kujet. The head of this thing kind of looks, the skull of the Zepho kind of reminds me of the aliens from Independence Day, well, with the two big eyes, the skinny face, and the big and wide saucer skull, saucer-shaped skull. Rate the priceless artifacts because of reasons. Seems this temple is going to be pretty straightforward.
Kestis.
Malicos.
Welcome home. Here to begin your training. What in these ruins tempts you so much to risk death?
I could ask you the same thing.
There is power there. Beyond Jedi understanding. Power I control. I would offer you the same thing.
Don't you understand? I'm not interested in power. I want to restore the Order.
Restore the Jedi Order? Oh, you poor fool. It's over! Jedi fell long before the Purge. We were stifled by tradition. Deafened by our past glories. Blinded by endless war.
Maybe. But it's never over, Malicos. We stand here now, the chance to learn. To rebuild from our mistakes.
Jedi learn. There's no future for them. How can you not see that? It's time for something new. You and me. We could build something different.
Now that's Luke Skywalker. That's his claim.
Dathomir will be your grave.
Yup. Dark side.
Dodging won't save you. I hardly felt that. You lack finesse. Not be denied.
Right here, buddy.
Oh, you're a quick one. Fight me!
Oh,
too slow for me. Lucky hit! Totally useless. Dodging won't save you.
I need help, bud. Right here, bud.
That spin attack he does is the worst.
Only cowards run.
Ugh, that attack he does is
I've survived. I was wrong to think you could stand with me. Die, World!
You have no right to Dathomir. No right to our magic. Get up, Cal Kestis. You're not dead yet.
Dorstim!
Will not be denied. Oh, quick one.
Now, let's finish this.
Try that again.
yay.
Mind is sharp. Only cowards run.
Here, buddy.
I tried to do it.
Little help, BD. Stim, please.
Take more than that. Dodging won't save you. Oh, they felt that.
Ugh.
What is this?
It's like you said, Malicos. Dathomir will be your grave.
Wow. She buried him alive.
Let him lie in the dark with his secrets until death takes him.
Why'd you help me?
That's cold.
To rid Dathomir of that parasite.
That is cold. I knew he was no good. The fallen Jedi. In their final confrontation, Malicos attempts to convince Cal to join him. Bleeding the Jedi are over. Two clash in ideology. Merrin helps Cal defeat the sinister Malicos. Yep, well, if anyone knows the lore as much as anyone else, we all know Luke is the one that brings the Order back from the brink. In the true timeline, not the Disney timeline. Fuck that. Nice, Sister Merrin. Me, I would have just put the man out of his misery. Instead, she buried the guy. Get rid of these so it's marked off. Start the new lightsaber. So we faced our demons.
What are you really doing here, Cal Kestis?
The ones who built this tomb, the Zepho, they created an object called the Astrium. It opens a vault on a distant planet. Inside is a list of Force-sensitive children across the galaxy. But the Empire is looking for it too.
What Empire?
The Empire. The one bent on exterminating Force-sensitive so no one can stand against it?
Then it will come for Dathomir before long, as the war did. I will help you find this Astrium.
Yeah, the Clone Wars. Yeah. Must be lonely on this planet without the rest of your family.
Thank you for helping me with Malicos. Thought I was a goner for a minute.
Yes, you would have died.
Right.
I am glad you didn't. It is nice to have an ally.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
You're welcome, Cal.
Or lover. Yeah.
Don't waste time.
Giggity giggity. I like a beautiful goth chick without all the accessories added in that makes them you know, it's like, you know, black or white hair, maybe a tattoo or two, good on the eyeliner, no need for extra shit added in that gets rid of the attractiveness. Like those ear plug-in things, or excess rings, except maybe one. What do I want to give Cal this time? Lightsaber throw. I've gone on pretty well without the throw. I'll try this. Wow, now that is a good attack. Mind if I do?
Place. It's
horrifying.
When even a Night Sister considers a place riddled with the dark side bad, you know it's bad. Like, really bad. Oh, thought it was a chasm for some reason. Well, this isn't spooky or enough, isn't it? Sage Kujet's rule. Depicts Kujet casting their enemies into the pits below. Well, into the pits of hell. Well, hell is is kind of sort of a thing in Star Wars from, well, kind of did. What with, you know, Han first shouting, "I'll see you in hell." The Astrium. Okay, that seems simple enough. Unless there's a caveat.
We finally found it.
It is real.
Baron, this could be the key to the next generation of Jedi.
I'm happy for you. And your Jedi. But nothing can bring back my people.
Yeah.
Well, not if the expanded universe had anything to say about it.
After the Purge, I was alone for a long time. In hiding. I was scared that they'd find out who I was, or what I was.
Mm-hmm.
What changed?
A very good friend of mine told me to go out and find my place in the galaxy.
Prouf.
And you listened?
Well, no. But life has this funny way of forcing you on the path forward anyway. Now here I am. Or at least expected.
Funny how life works.
A path forward. I will join you.
Just like that.
You will?
I've spent years waiting for a chance to avenge my sisters. I'm finished waiting. I wish to fight by your side. Night
Welcome.
Sisters and Jedi do not travel together, but survivors.
There's a first for everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we do. What do you think, BD? I agree. My crew, they might take a little bit of convincing, though.
Then we'll convince them.
I like her straightforwardness. New start. Night Sister Marin. Full house. Both survivors of fallen orders, Marin and Cal, begin to trust one another. Inspired by Cal's words, she decides to leave Dathomir with him. Now that is a nice nice lighting right there. I like how she's just sitting right there, just watching me. Uh-oh. We got some...
There's no way forward.
There is now.
Did you raise the ones before, too?
I did. I wanted to see how you would handle Malicos.
You were testing me?
And you passed. Congratulations.
Are you gonna help me with this?
I'm sure you can handle it.
Ah, I can't do it. No death attack for you, Buster.
This woman you travel with, who is she?
See her? Wait, how do you know about her?
I have seen your companions. Malicos wanted me to attack them, but they posed no threat.
See her, well, she used to be a Jedi. It's a long story.
I would like to learn it.
Oh, the talking phase has already started.
I'll meet you at your ship.
Then it eventually goes into dating, like, would you like a coffee, dinner somewhere, maybe a vid. Then eventually the next step with a smoochy, and then eventually, well, you lay the pipe. I don't know. I'm just guessing. After all, I have yet to even been in a relationship myself, despite years of trying. So, whatever, I guess. Oh. I don't know about you, but I'm guessing the Knight brothers are effectively dead as well after slaughtering them. Hey, they struck first, so it's only fair. Wait, she raised the dead, right? So shouldn't she be the one telling them to, you know, go back to sleep forever? Dismemberment. Seriously, how come only the zombies have dismemberment? As far as hominids are concerned, and the stormtroopers and Knight Brothers don't. Like, come on. The Jedi Knight games already had this in spades. Even the Episode 1 movie game had dismemberment. Back to the ship, and with the new companion. A very hot one.
You found it.
Oh, well, who's this? What's that supposed to mean?
It means I'll be joining you.
See her, Grease? This is Marin.
She's a witch, isn't she?
A Night Sister. Your fear is unnecessary.
I couldn't have gotten the Astrium without her. We fought Malicos together.
Yup.
I trust her.
And we trust you. You will have to earn it.
Fine. Grab some seed. Didn't try anything funny.
Welcome aboard.
They like you.
Her hair's glitching.
I don't know what you're saying.
You'll learn eventually. New ally. So. Yep. So we gotta go back to Bogano. Oh, we can't talk? Can't talk. Boo. Terrarium's coming pretty, I think, a set. Well, I had my purple fix. So... Cyan. Do I want to change color? Or do I want to keep it at polished bronze? Cyan, the original lightsaber color from before they made it pure blue. Yeah, and episode 4 was like cyan, you know, bluish, greenish blue. Then with episode 5, they made it completely blue, as well as in the prequels. So I guess over the years they just like, let's just add the color anyway. So that way people who like both shades are happy. Alright. Well, we don't have enough points to get everything yet, but we're close. Although I highly doubt I'll be able to... If I manage to get all of it in one playthrough, that would be nice. If not, it is what it is.
Sometimes the exhaust valve needs a bit attending to, but otherwise, it hasn't been much of an issue.
Cal, care to join me? Grease has gone outside for once. Figured I'd take the time to rest.
Not a bad idea. You two have spent a lot of time together.
I think it's Marin's turn to enjoy his charm.
Think she can handle it?
He's superstitious enough to give her space. Relatively speaking.
Makes me want to learn magic.
Seriously.
What are you thinking about?
How quiet it is. I don't know if it's because Grease is off the ship or something else.
He's right there.
A good thing or a bad thing?
I'm not sure. I don't know if I like it. Silence is strange when you aren't looking for it. Almost makes me want to fill these walls with music from my Halleck set or something.
Yeah, you should start playing again.
Maybe. I don't often feel up to it these days.
I've always wanted to learn an instrument. Think you could teach me, after this is all settled?
I'd like that. Yeah.
Yeah, what do you mean he's outside? He's right there in the kitchen.
It's always good to give yourself a moment to think and reflect.
And Marin, we got ourselves a Night Sister. Wouldn't be the first time in the expansion to the RTS game, Star Wars Empire at War, the expansion for it, Forces of Corruption, you had a Night Sister character join up in that game as well. I think her name was Suri, I think. She had like a light whip, and she can control a Rancor. You know, the giant monster creature in Return of the Jedi that Jabba the Hutt had as his pet. Well, we're done with Dathomir. Finally.
Let's pick our destination.
97%? Come on. Well, I got 16 chests and 4 secrets. Bogano is still a work in progress. Zepho, it's really a work in progress, and honestly, I don't think I want to go back there at all. Kashyyyk, there's only 2 chests left and 2 more secrets, but again, I got everything in Ilum, so Ilum and Dathomir are done. It's just Bogano, Zepho, and Kashyyyk that have stuff left over. We have to head back to Bogano anyway, so I'll likely get stuff I missed the first couple of times. Not the second time being when I went to go and explore a bit, and I found the double lightsaber upgrade, which I could have gotten in Dathomir, but I went here instead. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planets total, unless something else pops up. So, yeah, Bogano again next, where we'll find the holocron. So far, yeah, Dathomir, got the stuff I missed before, had a pretty decent fight with Malicos, even if I did use up a lot of health. But the fact that Merrin helped me and I managed to get her to keep Malicos in the one enough spot to get her to hit him was nice. And yeah, no complaints. I feel, you know, the combat's good. Just, for our criticisms with it, it's just I wish that they kind of played more to the strengths of it, because you have the single, you have the double. Why the one in each, the lightsaber in each hand doesn't have its own combat style is kind of silly to me, especially when at best all they give us is just the split attack, which it's pretty much just a double lightsaber version of you know, of what we already had. So it's like, yeah, it's useful, it really is, but why it doesn't have its own, it's not grouped with its own style to separate it with the other, to go in tandem with the other two, is kind of disappointing, honestly. And of course, I already complained about the collectibles being pretty much worthless, with the exception of appearances. And we did get Merrin. I do feel that we're near the end of the game to an extent, so I do feel we got Merrin a little too late. At least it feels like it anyway. Like, I've mentioned Mass Effect 2. Like, one of my biggest issues with that game was how late in development BioWare switched everything up, where you had to get your crewmates in a certain order. And pretty much the whole shtick with the game was just getting all these people. When the first game, you pretty much got everyone within the first couple of hours. Same with Knights of the Old Republic, really. You didn't spend the whole game looking for everyone, and once you did find everyone, you know, it was like, you were pretty much done. The game was already over, and you had no time to hang around with half the crew. It's like, the last person you got, Legion, who was like a Geth, a alien android, Gestalt AI with a flashlight head. He was like one of the coolest characters in the game, and the very first trailer featured him. So it was like, sweet, a Geth character? you'll actually have as a teammate even after fighting them in the first game. That's awesome. Well, it would have been awesome had the BioWare had left the code alone and did not retcon it, reprogram it super late in development to have him be the last person to go and get, and by that point the game was over, and it forced you to be over because the collectors came and kidnapped your crew, and if you dallied too long, half of them would end up dead. So it was like, yeah, here's this awesome squad mate that we hyped up since the beginning. Tough shit. You can't play with them in any of the other missions for funny dialogue. So yeah, a ripoff. Granted, this is not like an RPG like Mass Effect, but I do feel that the character kind of came up very late. You know what I mean? So it's like, Marin, happy to have you, really. But I wish it was a little earlier, for extra development time. Unless there's a sequel, in which case they do more with her. Like, I can easily see them maybe doing a sequel where you can play as both. Maybe have Cal with his specific set of skills, have Marin with her specific set of skills. Maybe instead of lightsabers, she uses vibroblades. Or maybe she makes her own lightsaber. I don't know. I'm just spitballing ideas as to what they can do. So that way we get more out of these characters. I don't know if they'll do anything with Seer, but then again, I haven't beaten the game yet, and I have no idea how the story ends. So
Sometimes the exhaust valve needs a bit of tending to, but otherwise, it hasn't been much of an issue.
So yeah, I'm just spitballing where I think the wind is going and where I think they can go to fix it. But either way, yeah, Dathomir done. Bogano's is next to. Wait a minute. It's our buddy. I was looking all over for him. See, he's under the hollow table. Yeah, it's like hiding under there. I saw Excellent move, and he's like, yeah, he's right there. He's like, come on, buddy, you don't want to have the batteries roast you or anything. So yeah, Dathomir done. Bogano next. So far, so good, really. So I'm done for the night. I think I'll call it a night and continue tomorrow. I don't know how much of the game is left, but oh, look at him, isn't he cute? Much less annoying than those toad things in Nice Hero Republic that you could barely get rid of. So yeah, got gothic knight sister waifu over here. Head back to Bogano tomorrow after work, and I'll see y'all then. So thank y'all for watching. May the force be with you, and so on and so forth. Have a good night.